Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, we have completed half yearly syllabus, and now we have to do the revision of the portion which will come in half yearly examination. But before starting the revision, dear students, I want to tell you about the syllabus of English. In English, dear students, four chapters will come in Flamingo. The first chapter, the last lesson. Second chapter, Lost Spring. Third chapter, Deep Water. And fourth chapter, The Trap. Dear students, from this book, three poems will also come in your half yearly exam. One is My Mother at 66. Second poem, An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum. And third poem, Keeping Quiet. Or with that, dear students, four chapters will come from Bista's book also in your half yearly exam. The first chapter, the third label. Second chapter, the Tiger King. And the third chapter, the enemy. And fourth chapter, should wizard hit mummy. So this was all about your literature portion. Or with that, dear students, you have to revise, you have to read writing portion also, or in writing portion notice, invitation and letter writing, that will come in your exam. So you may see the revised syllabus. It must be sent by your class teacher, or you have got that syllabus, so you can check the syllabus from that also. But these chapters will come, dear students, in your half yearly examination. One more thing, important thing I want to tell you, that your paper will be MCQ type, online paper will be there, or there will be MCQ type questions, as you have given in unit test 1. So dear students, today we will revise the third chapter, that is Deep Water. I have taught you, but once again we will discuss. I will tell you in brief about this chapter, Deep Water. Dear students, this chapter Deep Water was written by one of the renowned, famous American writer, and his name was William Douglas. Mr. William Douglas was born in 1898 and died in 1980. He was born in Minnesota. Or after completing his graduation in English and economics, he spent 2 years as a teacher in Yakima High School, or later on he decided to pursue a legal career, or worked as a judge, as a justice, or he served as a longest term serving justice in the history of court. This was all about Mr. William Douglas. One more important thing I want to tell you, dear children, that this particular lesson is a autobiographical story This lesson Mr. William Douglas has written on the basis of his own experience, or mainly this lesson Deep Water has been taken from his one of the famous book, and name of the book is Of Men and Mountains. Name of the book. This lesson Deep Water has been taken from his famous book Of Men and Mountain. Dear students, so this was all about the writer and his famous book of Men and Mountain. Come on, this and we should discuss about the lesson. Actually, dear students, when Mr. William Douglas was 3 or 4 years old, so he got opportunity to visit California beach with his father. Or when he visited California beach with his father in the age of 3 or 4 years, so at that time, dear children, he was standing with his father at the beach of California, or there the powerful waves of the sea, they swept over him, or finally the writer was buried in water. There his breath was gone, or he was very much frightened. Though the father was completely knowing about the intensity of that wave, that about the consequences of that waves, so he laughed. But being a small child of 3 4 years, he was very much frightened. So first experience of water of the writer, he understood, he knew in the age of 3 or 4 years when he visited with his father at California beach. From that time, a fear developed in the mind of writer, or he decided to overcome. Or when writer became 11 years old, 10 or 11 years old, so he decided to become a good swimmer. He decided to learn swimming. He decided to overcome his childhood fear, the fear of California beach, which he experienced with his father. But as dear children, there was his mother was constantly giving him warning not to go and not to go and swim in the water, especially in Yakima River, because that Yakima River was very very treacherous. So fear of water started from age of 4, or decided to overcome in age of 10 or 11, but mother constantly giving him warning not to go and not to swim in water, especially in Yakima, because Yakima River was very treacherous, very muddy. There was a lot of risk to swim in that river. So that constant warning given by mother was in his mind. The fear of childhood was in his mind, but writer decided to ultimately got victory over his fear, or he decided to swim in YMCA pool. That was the safest place, because that YMCA pool was 3 feet deep at one end, shallow end, and 9 feet deep at the another end. So risk was less. And many children of his locality, they used to swim, they used to enjoy swimming in that YMCA pool. People of the locality, they used to go and take bath in that YMCA pool. But as the writer was in grip of fear of water, so he arranged one pair of water wings, or with the help of that pair of water wings, he reached to the pool. But he was hesitating, dear children. He was hesitating to go naked in that water of YMCA, because he was very thin. His legs were very thin, or he was hesitating. But ultimately, he subdued his pride. He controlled, or he finally started swimming with the help of water wings. Or this he did with the help of water wings 2-3 times. Or he was copying and aping the other children, how they were swimming, how they were enjoying the swimming. Or finally he concluded in his mind that swimming is very very easy. But that swimming which he was doing with the help of water wings. Or one day he decided to swim alone. Or for that, dear children, he decided to go not in the morning but in afternoon, when there will be no people in that pool. There will be no crowd there. Or he thought that it will be the good opportunity for him to swim and to learn and to sharpen his swimming skill. So for that he reached to the pool, but he was waiting that someone should come and to watch him. Or when he was sitting at the edge of the pool, a 18-year solid built man came to the pool, and he was thinking that Mr. William Douglas was an expert in swimming. Or he picked up that boy, 10 or 11 years old, Mr. William Douglas, and tossed him. Or writer William Douglas was not very much frightened. He has not protested, because he has already planned in his mind that how will he will implement all the activities which he has planned in his mind. But dear students, or he thought that when he will reach to the bottom of the pool, he will hit the bottom with his leg with full force. Or after that he will come on the surface, or he will float like a carp. This was the expectation, this was the planning and calculation of the William Douglas. But nothing happened. First time he went down, and there he applied as much as force he could apply, and he hit the bottom. But only his nose came out of the surface of water. His nose only came out of the water. The remaining parts of the bodies were still below the water. He was thinking that in first attempt he could not be successful, but he will surely and certainly get success in the second effort. I want to tell you, dear children, his second effort was less influential, less effective. Or when he hit the bottom with full force, this time the effect was less. Or only second time when he suppose hit the bottom, and when he was coming to the surface of the pool, to the second time only his eyes came out of the water. Nose and mouth both were below the water. He tried to yell, he tried to shout, he tried to breathe, but only he swallowed water. Now his position was very critical. He left hope of life because in two after the failure of two attempts, he was not expecting that he will be successful in the third attempt, or even his mental and physical condition was also not good, not well. Even his it was seeming to him that his legs and hands they become lifeless. They become lifeless. A lot of pain was in his head, or it was seeming to him that his heart will burst any time. So these were the difficulties realized by and faced by Mr. William Douglas. So that was the terrific experience. Or after two attempts, he left the hope of life, or he was sure that he will die. His death was very near. His curtain of life will fall any time. Or two times he tried, but in third time, he did no effort to save himself because he was sure that he will. Or finally, he became unconscious. Or after that, dear children, no fear of death. Or when he became unconscious, the boy who was standing at the beach, who threw him into the pool, finally he saved him and brought him out of the pool. And anyhow, he was saved. But that day experience became more frightening and more fearful for the writer William Douglas. It was more dangerous than the fear of California beach. Or finally, this fear of YMCA pool had taken the writer in its grip. Writer, due to this fear of YMCA pool, could not enjoy even boat racing, canoeing, and many activities which are conducted in water. Or finally he decided to overcome the fear, or he searched one instructor, one teacher, or he decided to learn swimming under the guidance of an expert instructor. Or the instructor, with the help of rope and with the help of pulley, he started giving him training. Or the writer, Mr. William Douglas, with the help of that expert, slowly, gradually, dear children, he decided to overcome his fear. Or finally, dear children, a day came when he overcame the fear of YMCA pool. But still there was a doubt in the mind whether he will be successful in swimming in absence of his instructor, alone, in any other source of water. This was the doubt in the mind. So for that, he decided to go to the other beach, to other places. Or when he reached there, again the fear revived. But the writer slowly tried to overcome, and a time came when he reached in such position that he defeated the fear, or he laughed at the fear at last. or finally he proved himself that he was a good swimmer, or he enjoyed swimming at different places, crossed different rivers, beach. So in this way, after a long practice, after determination, and after a great willpower, by a great willpower, the writer finally succeeded in overcoming and defeating the fear of YMCA pool. But that was a very frightening experience in the beginning. Or how he succeeded, how he got victory over that, dear children. So this the writer has written in this lesson. You have to read this lesson line by line. This lesson is about the frightening experience of the writer, how he was frightened with the water, how the terror of water seized him, how he got victory over that, how he got training under the guidance of an expert instructor, how he gradually, slowly he did all these things, or finally how he became a good swimmer. This is given in this lesson, Deep Water. Dear students, you have to read the chapter deeply, because questions will come from inside the book. So you will read thoroughly. That's all. Thank you, dear children.